From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Despite a lot of sunshine out there today, temperatures were still very cold, only climbing to the upper teens, and we've still got clear skies, which means very cold temperatures tonight. Our current readings were down to 9 already in Alma, 14 Lansing, 15 in Jackson. Bit of a breeze in Alma. Feels like 1 degree below zero. Most other locations are fairly close to what the actual air temperature is, meaning not much wind out there. Weekend is almost here if you're making plans to head out. Doesn't look all that bad, but we're going to have a little snow to contend with. That's part of our weekend headlines. The cold temperatures are going to moderate a bit, so that's good news. So slightly warmer temperatures this weekend, lots of clouds around the area, and the chance for some at least light accumulating snows as we head into Sunday. 6 News at 6 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 6.
We have new developments this evening in the case of a deadly fire that took place on North High Street on November 3rd. It's our top story at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran.
And I'm Siobhan Klepfer. Despite the property in Lansing being deemed unsafe to live in, records show a Lansing code enforcement officer allowed residents to return to the home.
Our Kylie Shapansky joined the 6 News Investigates team this afternoon, and she's here for you now live in our studio to break it all down for us. Kylie.
Siobhan, Jorma, we obtained records showing this property was red tagged, yet a city inspector allowed people to live there. Now a woman is dead. In the early morning hours of November 3rd, a 62-year-old woman lost her life in a fire at her home on High Street near Lansing's north side. 9 months earlier, on March 7th, city inspectors deemed the home unsafe and red tagged it due to, quote, clutter. Then they posted a red notice on the front door. Notes kept by the city and obtained by 6 News Investigates show that despite the property being declared unsafe, Lansing Code Enforcement Officer Matt Simon allowed the residents to return to the home on March 14th, just a week after the property was red tagged.
It's tragic because it was preventable. This is preventable. And I will tell you that we've got a lot of people punching the clock to make things better. We have some really great people that are in code compliance. But this one was a mistake. And you call balls and you call strikes. That's how I've always been. And this one was a mistake. How this happened, to say it was okay to stay in, it was not.
City spokesperson Scott Bean sent a statement to 6 News saying, quote, Lansing ordinance does not allow for residents in a red tag dwelling, and that the matter is now under internal review. But Cause says it's important for the city to make sure this doesn't happen again under their watch.
Well, I think code compliance needs to take a look through all of their red tag cases and see if it's true. If there are any other cases like this where you have a red tag and maybe someone that inspected it said, sure, you can stay there. It's not that threat of a red tag.
The city's records show an adult protective services worker was present when the code compliance officer allowed the woman to come back to the house despite it being red tagged. 6 News Investigates has asked the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, which oversees adult protective services, for comment, but have not yet heard back.
Kylie, thanks for that update. 3 schools were closed in Ionia today after a teacher was found dead last night at one of the campuses. Welch High School, Ionia High School, and Bulldog Beginnings Preschool were all closed today, while all the other schools in the district remained open. The Ionia Department of Public Safety is currently investigating the teacher's death. They're not releasing the name of the teacher or where on campus the teacher's body was found. The Department of Public Safety says there is no evidence to suggest there's a threat to the community. And tells 6 News more information will be released soon. Grief counselors will be available to students and staff tomorrow.
The Republican National Committee is celebrating a court victory today involving Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. A Michigan court ruled election officials should not count absentee ballots if the unique number on the stub does not match the number on the return envelope or if the stub is missing. Now, despite the new decision, the court's ruling doesn't end the case here. The judge ordered both sides to submit answers to what should be done with mismatched or stubless ballots and how affected voters can fix the issue.
The Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity has now launched a new initiative called LEADS. Officials say it's a statewide program that'll help employers assess and improve workplace mental health and well-being. According to the Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity, LEADS is a structured, evidence-based model that will help small and mid-sized employers improve mental health through education, engagement, and measurable change. They add, participating organizations will conduct assessments, receive training, and put strategies in place to improve communication, safety, and support. Sean Egan with the department says this sort of system-level change is needed.
The program recognizes that we need system-level change to kind of undo the stress that people are experiencing, because if we focus only on the individual without changing the causes of stress, we're going to have the same outcomes that we're seeing now.
Egan also tells 6 News LEADS is part of their Healthy Work, Healthy Mind initiative, which supports employee mental health across Michigan.
Amid growing vaccine uncertainty across the U.S., the Michigan House Democratic Caucus introduced a new 11-bill package they say will codify access to vaccinations for local schools and child care centers while still preserving parental choice not to immunize children. Supporters say the Empowering Parents, Protecting Communities package will organize and provide access to immunization rate data, giving families the information they need to make informed choices, while also equipping health departments with better tools.
We're here today because today is the day that RFK Jr.'s hand-picked team of vaccine science deniers are meeting in Atlanta to review the entire childhood and adolescent vaccination schedule.
But we welcome all of our colleagues to join in on this really common sense package that is going to save lives.
At their news conference today, Democrats said households with children and seniors should know the immunization rates because it can be critical to protecting you and your family.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
While we do have warmer weather on the way, there's going to be some snow chances this weekend and then again by the middle of next week with maybe a more substantial system. Let's kick things off, though, on a bright note. Let's talk about holiday lights. Our holiday lights winner today from Tara in Jackson with a beautiful holiday display. I love how the T-Rex, since he's got those short arms, he has to carry his present around in his mouth because it's hard for T-Rexes to hold Christmas presents, okay? Let's not pick on them. Weather-wise, though, for these pictures, it's been ideal. We got the snow out there, which really adds to it. And oh, by the way, congratulations to Tara because you won a Night Lights Pass at the drive-thru show, which is at MIS by Brooklyn. And it's going to be a lot of fun heading out there. To upload your weather photo, your holiday lights picture, just head to WLNS.com/holiday-lights. And let's throw in one more for good measure. This is from Lisa in Langsburg with a beautiful holiday display as well. Not much snow there on the ground, but we'll add to that over the next several days. We've got quiet weather, high pressure. That's in control for now with clear skies and light winds. It's going to be cold, single-digit lows out there as we head into tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, clouds will begin to increase. Little weak system's going to slide through the region late Friday night into early Saturday. That'll probably give us 1 or 2 snow showers out there, a quick dusting of snowfall. Then as we move through Saturday afternoon, we begin to focus west with a slightly stronger system, which will move into the area as we head into Sunday. Now, the odds over the next 5 days combined that we see at least 2 inches of snow, not all that high. I mean, it's decent, a 55% chance across much of mid-Michigan. To the north, obviously, a much higher chance, but these chances may climb as we head into next week. Check out the temperatures out this afternoon. We're sitting in the mid-teens across mid-Michigan. It is a cold one out there. St. John's current temperature at 18 degrees, calm winds, so no feels-like temperature to worry about, but either way, it feels plenty cold. Grand Ledge tonight, things are looking good with temperatures in the upper teens. Capital Cam, we're at 14 degrees, calm winds, humidity close to 60%. This evening in Jackson, as we see temperatures now down to 15, will continue to fall fairly quickly this evening with clear skies and calm winds. Final stop in Hillsdale, mostly clear skies, and our current temperature, that's at 14 degrees, also calm winds, and our peak wind today only up to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, look for a low temperature dropping to near 6. If we get some of those 5 to 10 gusts, then it'll feel like closer to 0 or slightly below, but shouldn't see too much wind out there tonight. Tomorrow's forecast, clouds increasing, temperatures in the mid-20s, so still cold, but not quite as cold as today. Heat wave moves in on Saturday and Saturday alone at 31 degrees. We're back to near 0 by early Monday morning. Tuesday, snow showers, decent chance of snow, it looks like, on Wednesday with highs near the freezing mark. Next weekend, another system brings some snow chances with upper 20s by next Sunday. So once we get beyond the next 4 or 5 days, then it's still cold, but it's a steady 28 or so each afternoon.
I thought he was going to say, once we get past these next 4 or 5 months.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. We just got to get through that.
Well, I'm hoping this isn't a trend for the winter, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We usually get our January thaw, so I guess we could maybe look forward to that.
There it is.
Thank you, David.